from the E36 M3, we've found the Audi R8 that we see all the time now. Yeah, I think he got it fairly recently. California plates. Wow, I've noticed that before. I think it's the same one, maybe not. But this is my first E36 M3 experience. I've been in I've driven and I've ridden in a 318, and so far this feels quite different. Left. This is sharp. I love those wheels, the CSLs. It's got laser jammers too. So Mike and I stopped in Lyric Motorsport today, talked to Bill and Tom and all the guys there for a little bit. I hadn't seen them in a few weeks. He's got this F10 550i a guy brought in. They did I want to say a JB4 tune on it. And it's got exhaust, and it's getting a whole bunch of software and intake and all kinds of crazy stuff on it. It's going to have 520 wheel horsepower, which is F10 M5 spec from a 550. Guy bought the car new, and with everything he's put in it, he's got way more than an M5 in it. So I'm not sure why he didn't just go for the M5 in the first place, but I'm not the one to say anything. I bought a 20-year-old car with 140,000 miles on it and tried to make it perfect. But cool project nonetheless. I also had a E36 Z3 and Hellrot in there with the 4-cylinder, which is pretty rare. And the car only has 20-something thousand miles on it, and it needs a ton of work because it's been sitting around its whole life. And that just goes to show that the whole mileage thing, everybody thinks lower is better. Not really. It's to a point. I would so much rather have a car with 150,000 miles on it that's been maintained and used and driven and maintained and documented than a car that has 20,000 on it that doesn't have, it's never had anything done to it. It's totally original suspension. Everything in the engine's original, aside from hopefully the engine oil and filter. It's just bad. But I got 2 yards done today. I did the 2 across the street. The grass was really high, but it actually, unbelievably, was not that wet. So I'm happy about that. Got those 2 done across the street. I'm going to do 2 more here tomorrow. Weather providing, actually, it doesn't even matter. They have to get done tomorrow. No option. So we're going to be doing that tomorrow. We got to clean the car up. We got to do some packing, all that typical day before trip kind of preparation. So it is just 1 o'clock. I just heard the clock chime inside. I'm going to go in. I know I didn't get yesterday's video up last night. I was totally exhausted. It was like 3:30 when I finished that. So I may work on some vlogs tonight if I can stay awake and get caught up on that. Emails look good, but I'm really tired. So I'm going to go and try to make a dent in that, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow on Wednesday already. Okay, good night.